let someone make you feel like you will be nothing without them, because you will be everything without them. You'll be everything that you want to be. What was the question again? Ask me the question. Start over. I lost the question. I'm high. Hey world, it's Liz, and you are now tuned into me. If I can describe myself in 3 words, it would be ambitious, because I'm gonna get it by any means. There's no limit for me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna go after everything I want, and I'm gonna get it if I really want it. Talented and fair. Talented speaks for itself. Fair, I feel like I'm a fair person all the way around the board. Like, I can see every side. I can take myself out of me and see every side of every situation. And I can admit when I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I feel like that's fair. That's being a fair person. Music is my calm in the storm. It's like the eye of the storm for me. It's like when my world is crashing down and I can't find myself, I can always find myself in music. In any music, not just my music. In anything, any song that I can relate to, any moment of music. Because I feel like music is not just music, it's actually a moment. It's like a moment locked into time. A song is like a moment locked in. So music helps me with my moments.
Now for you, but you're no longer there. I can't find a sufficient view, and I swear I've looked everywhere.
I feel like my biggest influence would be Juice WRLD, because like he was unapologetically him. He was going through a lot of shit in his music, you can tell, but he left it there. He wasn't afraid to talk about it in his music. He knew that him talking about it in his music is what made him great. Those moments. He was a moment maker. He wasn't an artist, he was a moment maker.
I done told him, quiet down too many times.
The purpose of my music is to constantly remind me of what I've been through and where I'm going. That's the purpose. My music is, it's for everyone, but it's really for me. It's my therapy. It's like, it's the only thing that seems to work for me when I get up here. Really, I just want to make a better life. I feel like with everything that I done been through, I deserve a better life. And I feel like I was given this gift, and that's what I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna use it to create a better life for me and my kids and my family. I feel like we deserve it. Like, my family is the definition of a family. My family supports me, they love me. There has never been a moment in time where I felt like I wasn't loved. I've always had love. I grew up with love. I grew up with 30 people in one house. All of us loved each other. I really wanna give back to others, but mainly to my family, because my family has been my biggest support system in my life. I just want to do right by my family, man. I want to do what they did for me, for them, but to the max, because I got a talent that I can use to give me some money. So I'm finna do it, and we gonna go out and we gonna splurge. It's like, no, we not gonna splurge, but we gonna live right. We gonna live better. We gonna live our lives to the fullest. I promise you. Growing up in Gadsden was, for me, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best. Like, it wasn't what it could have been. I feel like my childhood could have been a lot better than what it was. But it was still fun. I had fun with my cousins and my family. Like, we had fun. We used to do dumb shit, kid shit. We used to be outside all day. We didn't know what the internet was. We didn't have internet. We didn't have TV. We didn't have nothing. We had outside. My grandma used to make us sandwiches and put them on the table outside, along with a pitcher of Kool-Aid or some ice cold water with cups. We would sit outside all day long. But you know, it wasn't bad. We had fun. I ain't gonna lie. We had fun, right? We had fun, cuz, right? Yeah, we had fun. We had fun. But I mean, we could have had more fun. I mean, I wouldn't say I was bullied, but I was picked on. Growing up, like when I was a kid, when I was in elementary school, we was poor. My grandma used to get credit cards and max them out to buy us clothes for school. And she really, I mean, she could pay it back, but you know, we was poor in real. Like, I used to wear sweats in the summertime. Poor. At one point, my shoes had gotten so small for me, I didn't even wear, I used to bend the back of my heel down on my shoes because my feet would hurt when I put them on. And that's how I wear my shoes. We was poor, man, for real. But it's like when you got a family like my family, being poor, don't even feel like you poor, you feel like you rich. I didn't even know I was poor until I started school and I got picked on. But I did get picked on though. Yeah, y'all hoes picked on me. But it's cool. I ain't tripping.
I can be cruel too.
Honestly, I let it build up inside of me for a while. I didn't really get a chance to do anything about it. Like, it just made me angry, to be honest. Like, I was the type of person, I just kind of hold shit in. I didn't really become who I am today until recently. Like, it really, that shit made me who I am today because I wouldn't just speak on stuff. Like, I was quiet. I was a quiet child. I sit at the back of the bus with my headphones in quiet. Like, I wouldn't say nothing to nobody. I hated raising my hand in class to answer questions. I hated that. Like, my teacher would have to call on me because everybody else would know the answer and I know the answer, but I just didn't raise my hand because I just grew up, I guess. I just grew the fuck up and got over it and put that shit in my music.
I'm running up a check, man, and ain't no turning back.
In the studio, I am a free spirit. I literally go in the studio, pick out a beat, and just write and punch in. Like, I'll write something. I'll write like a bar or two, and then I'll put that shit down, and then I'll listen to it, I'll be like, yeah, and then that shit kind of just keep me going until I'm done with the song. That's just my process. I mean, and a lot of people ask me this question too, are you a rapper? I am not a rapper. I am a magician. When I get in the studio, it's magic. It's like, voila, magic. I don't know. I'm just different. I can't say I'm a rapper. I do sing, I do rap, but I'm just an artist. Overall, I'm just an artist. What I do is art. It's like magical art. So I'm a artist. When somebody's being manipulated, they are like you're under a spell. Like, somebody has figured you out so well to the point where they can get in your head and play with your emotions. Like, they have you feeling one way and then they have you feeling another way, and they make you feel like you tripping. Like, you tripping for feeling like that. Why you feel like that? You know, a person that feel like that. But it's them making you feel that way, and then they act like they don't know why. Manipulate, like people walk around manipulate people all day. I mean, to be honest, the world manipulates everybody. Like, what we see on social media, that shit is manipulate. It's manipulating how people feel about certain things. It's like mind control. Debo, like, it's crazy. They got mind control over us. But for real though, being manipulated is just like somebody having mind control over you. Like, they just know how to play with you and make you feel some type of way about something. And then they also know how to make you feel like you feeling like that because of you. And it's not you. It's them. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. This is coming from somebody who done been in domestic violence relationships, and I've been manipulated and abused mentally and physically and emotionally. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you now. I can't tell nobody how to get out of something. All I'm gonna say is, when you done with some shit, you're done with the shit. You know when you're done with something. Can't nobody around you tell you, oh, you should do this or you should do that. You know when you're done with something. You know when it's time to let go. You'll know if you keep grabbing it back and same thing keep happening over and over and over, and it's happening faster and faster, that's when it's time. Let that shit go. Because what you don't let go will drag your ass down. Don't be afraid to cut shit off, man. Because that very thing that you hanging on to, and you feel like you just can't, oh, if I let this go, what I'm going to do now? What you mean what you going to do now? When you let that go, you going to float, baby. That's what you going to do now. So my advice to other artists would have to be yourself. Don't let anyone tell you how to create your art and your magic, because that is what's going to define you as an artist. That's what's going to make you stand out. Don't follow the trends. Break them. Fuck these trends. Fuck them. Do what you want to do. Do what you feel like you're supposed to do. I just want to take this time and kind of touch on something that I've been through in my past. When I was a kid, I was abused. Not like abused like physically, but I was abused. And I'm going to just kind of vaguely leave it right there, but I'm going to speak on it as well. I just want people, women, children, men, little boys, little girls, even though I said children, to know and understand that when you are abused, you fall into a cycle of abuse. And if you don't realize that you're in that cycle, you won't be able to get out of it. If you ever have to stop and question what is wrong with you, you're not the problem. And I need people to understand that, like, for real, for real. The problem is not you. The problem is who you are letting in to you. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just speaking because I feel like this needs to be heard. Do not let someone make you feel like you will be nothing without them, because you will be everything without them. You'll be everything that you want to be. I mean, sometimes in life you have to learn how to let go. Like, I know people hate that. That's the worst thing in the world for people to do, is to let go. But you have to learn how to let go. And you have to know when to let go. You got to know how to let go. You got to know what to let go. You have to let go. The very thing that's holding you down, if you cut it, you'll float. I promise you. I promise you. Okay, world. So I just dropped the album, Manipulated, and you can find it everywhere, on all platforms, anywhere. If you type in Manipulated, and then followed by my name, which is Liz, A''BETH, Elizabeth, like Elizabeth, you know. But you can find me on any platform, social media platform. Just type in Liz, A''BETH, Elizabeth, and I'll pop right up, because I'm the only one. That's it. That's all.
Ride the flow. I told him once, I told him no. Ain't too many people gon' watch your show. We broke it, so we working on. No, it's me, my focus on.